And they're off in the Virgin Bet Queen's Prize. Not that fast away was the grey Aquam, and also dropping in is Island Brave as the early pace towards the inside comes from Sweet Fantasy, and from a little bit wider, Duty of Care, and those are the first two as they go into the turn. Racing in third towards the outside is Solent Gateway, and then towards the inside rail, Circuit Breaker. A break of just over a length back to Tritonic in fifth, who's Little Keen. Racing up on the outside of Spirit Mixer, who is in sixth. Novel Legend is in seventh. Sleeping Lion is in eighth as they complete the turn into the home straight. In ninth position towards the outside of runners is Splendent, and then in 10th to the inside is Aquam. Next in the field is Galactic Jack with only a couple behind early. Island Brave is last but one, and Manu Acorde is last of the field of 13 in the Virgin Bet Queen's Prize, and they're entering the final mile and a half. The leader is Sweet Fantasy and Aidan Keeley. They've got away by 2 lengths now to Duty of Care, last year's runner-up, racing in second. Solent Gateway is in third. Circuit Breaker is in fourth as they come up past the enclosures in the historic Queen's Prize, and it is Sweet Fantasy who leads the parade. Sweet Fantasy by a length. 2 in second is Duty of Care. 2 lengths away to Solent Gateway, who races in third. Pushing up to the inside, Circuit Breaker in fourth. 2.5 lengths now back to on the inside Spirit Mixer, who is racing in fifth position. On that one's outside in sixth is Tritonic. In seventh, Sleeping Lion. In eighth, Novel Legend around the outside. In ninth to the inner is Aquam, followed then towards the outside by Splendent, and then Island Brave, who tries to get just a little bit closer. Galactic Jack is last but one, and a break of a further 2.5 lengths to Manu Acorde, still at the back of the field. Less than 7 furlongs to go in the Virgin Bet Queen's Prize, and it's Sweet Fantasy who still has the lead. Her shoulder cover is Duty of Care towards the outside. Racing in third, Solent Gateway on the outer of Circuit Breaker, and then Tritonic, who didn't settle for the first half of the race. Spirit Mixer is on that one's inside. Novel Legend followed by Sleeping Lion. Aquam then towards the inside of Splendid. Pushed along now is Island Brave, who is the one really struggling at this point. He's been overtaken by Galactic Jack. He's still in front of Manu Acorde. A half mile to go in the Queen's Prize, and Sweet Fantasy still has the lead. Push comes to shove now on Duty of Care in second. A break of nearly 3 lengths back to Circuit Breaker, who's urged to get closer by James Doyle in third place. Tritonic round the outside of Solent Gateway as they race in line for home. 2.5 furlongs to go. Sweet Fantasy on the inside of Duty of Care. These two are slugging it out. They're 3 lengths clear of Circuit Breaker. Spirit Mixer, Sleeping Lion staying on to the inside. Tritonic, then Novel Legend from a long way back, but beginning to weave his way through rivals. It is now Duty of Care with a furlong to go, who gets the lead and clears away. Duty of Care and Safi Osborne clear now of Sleeping Lion out of the pack in second, but racing up towards the line. Last year's runner-up, this year the winner of the Queen's Prize is Duty of Care. Sleeping Lion tight third between Novel Legend and Circuit Breaker.
Well, that's an amazing story, isn't it? Well done to Jamie and Safi Osborne, runner-up to Bandinelli in this race last year. £2 lower mark this time, but stayed the trip so strongly and has won